online writing or rather digital writing became popular sometimes last year, whereby ChatGPT was implemented. ChatGPT helps people to become a digital writers or rather online writing. So on today's video, we are going to dive deeper into details why you should be consider the career of online writing or rather digital writing. Many companies are looking for people to write on behalf of them on social media. So this is a great opportunity for next year or maybe starting from now for you to consider to become a writer. So we are going to dive deeper on why you should and how much money can you make online. We are going to focus on two apps on this video that are going to consider you to be able to be a writer. But then even if you are not a writer, you're still going to be able to make money. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you tips on how you can be able to make money being a writer, but not actually you being the one writing the articles or rather anything that you may be able to write. So on today's video, just make sure that you stay tuned up until the end of the video so you can be able to make money online just being a digital writer working at home. Why you should start or consider being a digital writer? I'm sure that's the first question you're asking yourself. So I'm going to tell the reasons why. Number one, you get to be on your own. You get to do whatever you want. You get to be a boss. We all know that back in the days, you need to have a publisher, someone who's going to publish your books when you are a writer, when you are starting to write all the books that you need to do. So being a digital creator, you don't really need a publisher. You can publish your own article or your own book or your own whatever you want to at your own time. And also the feedback, you get the feedback instantly. We all know that if you are writing a book, an actual book, which is not a digital book or a PDF, if I may say, you're going to wait for many months in order to receive feedback on how people receive your book. So when you publish a digital book or maybe writing an article or something, any tip digitally, so you're going to get your feedback instantly and you get to know what people prefer and what not to prefer, and also rectify your mistakes in order to be able to be a good writer when time goes on. So you need to make sure that you check your feedback as instantly as you can be, because you are going to receive your feedback instantly within few minutes, because always people are on the line, are always waiting for something that can happen online. So when you publish your thing, people are always watching, are always waiting for you, maybe if you are already built a brand behind your digital writing, because you're still going to build a company. Becoming a digital writer, you can build your own company and publish your own thoughts or publish anything that you want to be published depending on the niche you are in. But then there are people who prefer to write on behalf of other companies. It's still okay, but I will prefer at least to be on my own so that I can do what I like. When you are waiting for someone else, you still need to consider them before you publish anything. If you're done writing something, you need to make sure that you give it to your boss so that they can check whether they like it or not. If they don't like it, you still need to change that thing. So in order to be in a safe space or to make a lot of money, because remember, when you work under the company, you still need to be paid by the company. The money goes straight to the company, and then you are going to get a certain portion of amount from the actual amount that they got. So when you publish on your own, you open your own company, you build your own brand, the whole money comes straight to you. So there are people who don't know or who are not going to be able to be the digital writers or know how to be a proper writer. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you tips on how to exactly make money without being a writer, without knowing how to write, without you being actual writer and write script or anything. So you're going to refer someone else to do the job, because some people don't know this. So you're going to make money out of other people. Stay tuned up until the end of this video. Make sure that you subscribe, because I'm going to deeper into details how to actually make money, because I told you that you only need two apps. So I'm going to outline them. What kind of apps do you need and what to do in order to make money online writing. Now, how to write effectively for those who doesn't know how to write digitally, or maybe for those who knows but need some tips. We have three categories under this one. We have ideas, we have feedback, and then we have analyzing data. But then let's focus on the first one, then we'll go to the second one and then the third one. The first one, creating ideas. I will advise you guys to please write as many things as possible, write as many niches as possible, because in this way you are going to figure out yourself on how you can be able to be a good writer depending on the niche that is going to perform very well. We have different types of niches. We have niches under the investment, niches under the gossip, niches under the memes. So you can find yourself writing different types of niches in every platform, the personal platform. Remember, you can go to Twitter, you can go to Facebook, maybe Instagram stories. You can write articles, you can write anything that comes into your mind to express yourself based on the situations that is happening around the world. So after implementing so many things, remember, you are now not making money. You just want to see how many people can be able to resonate with your opinions. So now we go to step number two, which is feedback. When we go to the feedback, is whereby you check the feedback. How many people do like whenever you write things about investment? How many people like it whenever you write things about forex trading? How many people are invested into you whenever you write things like gossip? So it will depend on the audience that you have. After checking the feedbacks, you're going to do the analyzing data. The analyzing data is whereby you're going to check the most reaction that you got from the certain niche. Maybe when you speak about investment, you get a lot of reactions rather than when you speak about gossip. So now you know that you are more capable of doing the investment part. So you're going to learn more about investment before you can do an actual money. So that's what you need to do. For those who knows this book called The Subtitle of Not Giving, so basically, that person who wrote that book, I can't remember his name, but he wrote that book because of the publisher. The publisher went to him because he was a blogger. He was someone who was writing things online. So they told him, hey, we see that you are a good writer. How about you write your book? Then we'll publish it on your behalf. Then he wasn't sure what kind of a book he should write. So they said to him, go through your post and check what kind of a post did very well. Surprisingly so, the very same book, the subtitle of Not Giving a was the title of the certain scenario that he wrote on Twitter. So that's when he started to dig deeper and then write that book of the subtitle of Not Giving. That's what you need to do. You need to make sure that you create a lot of ideas, you check your feedbacks, and then you analyze the data to come with the conclusion of a niche, what you are going to be focused on. Now, before we continue and tell you how to really make money out of writing or being a digital writer, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also like this video so that YouTube can be able to recommend this video to other people. Remember, don't be selfish. Other people still want to make money. So please make sure that you like this video and also comment down below and tell me what do you think about this video and what kind of a way of making money online do you want me to go and look for any information and then share it with you. Remember, I'm doing this for you and also for me. To be honest, I'm doing this because I'm documenting my journey on how to make money online and also things that I discover. I'm going to share it with you. Now let's go straight to the business. How do you actually make money? Like I said, you only need two apps. You only need ChatGPT. You don't have to necessarily download the app. You can also do it on the internet. And also you need Opera News. You don't have to really download the app. You can still make it on the internet. So what you need to do is to download those two apps. After downloading, I prefer to use apps more than the internet. I don't know why, but that's just my preference. It depends on you. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer go to the internet or using an app? So both of them are still okay. What you need to do is to go to the Opera News. What you need to do, you are going to fill in your details and also your company name. You don't have to be registered. You just have to give out the name that you are going to publish your script or anything that you are going to publish. So after that, you are going to be asked for your details and also for your banking details so that they can send money when you make money. But remember, this thing is not easy. It's hard. You need to publish as many articles as you can or anything that you're going to write in Opera News. For those who doesn't know Opera News is a platform whereby you share articles or anything that is happening around the world depending on the niche that you are in. So what you need to do is go right there, fill in all the details that they need you to fill. After that, you're just going to wait approximately 24 hours before they can approve what you've written. After that, you need to approve that. After they approve that, that's when you are going to be able to publish your articles. So what you need to do, let's say you are going to focus on more into investment. So whatever things, anything that you are learning, you're just going to have to publish there. There is a reference at down below. If you want me to make a proper tutorial whereby I'm showing things that I'm talking about, please make sure that you comment down below. So there is a reference whereby you need to give out the reference. Where did you get the information? So where you got the information, make sure that you go to that place or that internet, take the description or take some sort of a link to that article, maybe that you've read, that you shared on Opera News, and then put it right there so that you can be approved. Remember, when you publish, it doesn't publish immediately. They're going to verify it and go through it if it's a proper article to be published in their platform. So after a few 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken, then you are going to check whether their article has been published or what. If it didn't publish, you need to fix it. If you don't fix it, you are not going to make money out of it. So this app literally pays you not as much as you think it pays. But in order for you to get paid a lot of money, you need to publish so many articles. And remember, you need to find followers. There are followers right over there. If someone sees your article and then they love it and they see that most of the articles that you publish on that platform, they love it, they're going to follow you. So you're going to gain trust out of those people. Remember, I told you that before you can jump into this app, you need to publish or maybe write things on Twitter and Facebook and all those stuff. So now that you build trust from Twitter to Facebook to Instagram, you have that community that you have built. Anything that you're going to publish onwards, because now you have your own account on Opera News, what you need to do is to give them the highlights and then refer them to the Opera News so that it can go right over there to read what you have written in Opera News. Meanwhile, when they open the link and go straight to that Opera News, you're going to make money. That's how you make money as of right. But for those that I promised them that please stay up until the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what to do if you don't know how to write. This is the right time for you to focus. What you need to do is to use the app ChatGPT. Like I said, we are going to use two apps. I already explained the Opera News for those who knows how to write. They don't need ChatGPT. They're just going to do it on their own. But if you're not a good writer, then just know you need ChatGPT. What you need to do, you need to do the very same thing that I've said about the first person who knows how to write. You need to open your account, get verified, and all this stuff. After you have done that, now it's time to publish. Remember, you don't know how to write, right? So if you don't know how to write, you're going to go to straight ChatGPT. You're going to ask ChatGPT any question depending on the niche you are in. After that, ChatGPT will write everything in order. It is going to write everything. You just have to copy that and post it on Opera News. Remember, what I've not mentioned before is that anything that you're going to publish on that platform, you need also pictures, minimum of 2, maximum of 5, so that it can appear as a thumbnail, some sort of a thumbnail. Before someone enters your article, they're going to appear those images. So I will advise you to at least use 2. To use so many pictures, is they are going to appear as a small pictures, so some people are not going to see it clearly. So if it's only 2 pictures, you're going to see them clearly. So that's how you're going to make money. But this is a tip. I didn't mention that there's a tip, but this is a tip. So you need to make sure that you watch my videos, so my videos up until the end, because I'm going to give out the tips without telling you guys that there's a tip. There's a tip is that if you don't want to use a ChatGPT, you can want someone who really knows how to write. Let them write on your behalf, and then take that whatever that they wrote, upload it on your account. When you make money, let's say maybe your article gets so many views or clickbait, and then you make approximately around $150, then you can give that person maybe $30 and say thank you. They're just going to appreciate that. But on your side, you know that you are making more money, and then that's when you're going to scale your company. So if you watch this video up until the end, up until this far, please make sure that you comment down below what app do you want me to try. Once we hit 1K subscribers, we're going to try this thing physically, whereby you're going to see me go through everything that I'm teaching on this channel. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Let's grow together. Thank you.